What is going on, guys? This is Chris from Twins Picks, and in today's video, I will be giving you guys my two best NBA player prop bets for tonight's game. Really couldn't find a lot of props that I like tonight, and seeing as there's only two games, it's only fitting to do a player prop in each game. So that's what I'm going to be doing, at least for tonight, as I did not like the slate. I didn't really like the props, honestly. I was looking at a lot of the lines and the odds, and I'm like, all right, this is a tough one. So last night we ended up going 2-1. We just got to quickly, as always, recap yesterday's. Al Horford over 24.5 PRAs. Shout out to me for just taking that, because Al Horford became a beast yesterday. Giannis just dunked on him, gave him that look, and then Al Horford's like, all right, you want a piece of me? Let's go. And Al Horford and Tatum combined, they went 11 of 12 in the fourth quarter, got a huge win. And Al Horford dropped, 30 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, something crazy like that. So well over his PRA line yesterday. That was an easy cash out. The second one that hit in the same game, I had Marcus Smart over 12.5 points. Like I mentioned yesterday, in the series, he only had 10 points and 9 points. And again, he was coming off of injuries. And in those games, he shot 12% and 27%. This is a guy that when he gets aggressive in season opening, he's going to drive to the bucket and make the layup. And I think it was 3 or 4 times yesterday that happened. He's just a guy that when he sees his team is down, he's going to do whatever it takes, either facilitating, rebounding, taking charges, or driving the basket for a layup. He's going to do all those right things. So Marcus Smart also cashed over 12.5 points, but the one that did not cash, and yes, Golden State won the game, but Jordan Poole over 20.5 points. He got 14 points. Just didn't look like himself yesterday. Even Curry and Clay really did struggle with their shot. Now, I'm not saying Memphis should have won that game, but it would have been a hell of a story if Memphis did end up winning a crucial Game 4 without their best player in Ja Morant. But other than that, yesterday we went 2-1. Last couple of days, it's been pretty positive. I mean, other than the 2 days before that, but let's just keep it rolling. Today I have two. First one I have is Mikal Bridges under 14.5 points at -120 odds. He's only hit this over this line 29% this year. So that's 24 in 24 games of the 82 in the regular season. He hit the over, and he hasn't covered this line in any of the games versus the Mavericks. Now, here's the thing. This can completely bite me in the ass, and he can go off for 17 points tonight as that third reliable scorer. But he's got to share the shots with guys like Jay Crowder. He's got to share it with Booker, with Paul, with Aiden. Even guys like Cam Johnson sometimes are a little more aggressive at shooting the rock. Mikal Bridges' job when on the floor is not to get the offense. It's to specifically shut down the other team. And we've seen so far in the series, just hasn't covered in any of them. And he's only averaging about 9 field goal attempts per game, because guys like Devin Booker are averaging 18 and Chris Paul's averaging about 14. So they're good to, especially in a crucial Game 5 tonight, I expect the star players like Booker, like Aiden, like Paul to take, I think, a little bit more shots. Maybe you could see Chris Paul tonight take about 18. Maybe we'll see Booker take about 24, as this is a must-win game for Phoenix. They're going to be aggressive coming back home, and Mikal Bridges' job is solely to defend to the best of his ability. He was a top 3 defensive player of the year this year, and I really like that pick there. So I got my first pick is Mikal Bridges under 14.5 points. And my second and final pick of the day is Bam Adebayo over 17.5 points at plus money, plus 100. This is a little suspicious. I don't know why it's at plus money, even though he's covered this in 3 of the 4 games against the Philadelphia 76ers in this series. I know Bam Adebayo slowly but surely is getting a little bit more up to par of the health that he was at early on in the series against the Raps. But Bam Adebayo, man, he has been absolutely incredible. He's covered this line in 3 of 4, like I mentioned. He's averaging close to 20 points per game in this series. The only game he didn't cover this line, he had 9 points and he had foul trouble. So in every other game, let me quickly pull it up here. He averaged, so the first game against Philly, he had 24, then he had 23, and then last game 21. And this is a guy that he's averaging about 10 shots a game. He's he's hitting them at about 62%. So he's one of the best he's one of the best interior scorers in the series, make no mistake about it. And he's actually getting to the line about 7 times a game. So if he can continue to be as aggressive and maybe capitalize on mismatches like, let's say, Thibault or Green or even Harris guards him, he's going to outbody them and force a foul. So again, Miami, kind of like with Phoenix, they're at home. It's a 2-2 series. A lot of people, they wrote the Sixers off early, and it's looking like it's really affecting Miami. So Tyler Hero hasn't shot that well the last couple games. But Bam Adebayo, he's covered this 3 of 4, and getting it at plus money, I feel like it's a no-brainer. So that's my second and final pick of the day. So quickly going over my 2, I got Mikal Bridges under 14.5 points, and I got Bam Adebayo over 17.5 points. Thanks, guys. Let's keep it rolling. Let's go.